Welcome, everybody. Hi, Katie. Welcome. We've got Katie and Sandy and Ken and Jan and Andy. Awesome. Let's get started. So start by bringing your awareness into your body and your breath especially. Take a nice deep breath. Feel that whole lung capacity. Feel the length in your spine as you inhale. Find your mountain pose. If you're on the floor, come on up. Let's do some rebounding here. Bouncing a little bit. Find your bean-shaped feet. It's easiest if you start with your feet parallel, bring your weight forward, lift those heels and turn them in a bit. So notice what happens with my knees when I turn those heels in. The knees go out, just like the hip, the thigh bone and the knees and the hips are all a little bit externally rotated. Breathe. A little bouncing, rebounding. And then settling into the heels. You can wiggle your toes a little bit, wiggle your hands. Don't be afraid to wiggle things. Shake a little bit. And let's do some moving mountains as you're ready. With an inhale, bring that weight forward and release the heels from the floor if that feels good as you stretch your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, settle back down to those feet, bring your weight to your heels. Maybe you'll just bend those knees a little bit and cross your hands in front of you and maybe even wiggle your toes. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, stretch up, reach up. Exhale, coming down, changing the cross of your hands. Coming into that slight squat if that feels good for you. Inhale, stretch up, reach up. This time, let's keep the arms up there and bring the heels down. Let the elbows soften a little bit. And then inhale up again. Feel that stretch both sides of your body. And this time as you exhale, float that right arm down, keeping the left arm up. You can relax the left arm a little bit. And then relax that right arm as you inhale. Float the arm back up, bring the head forward. Feel the stretch in the sides of the body. We'll do that on the left side as you exhale, gently floating the arm down, looking towards the left. Inhaling, float the arm back up, bring the head forward, feel the stretch. The sides of your body, let's do it twice more on each side. Right arm floats down with that exhale, gently turning to look towards the right, any amount. Do what's comfortable for you as you inhale, float the arm back up, bring the head forward, feel the stretch in the sides of the body. Floating that left arm down with the exhale, relax it. Maybe you'll glance over your shoulder, notice what you're seeing. Inhale, float the arm back up. Bring the head forward and feel a stretch. Let's do one more time on each side. Right arm floats down with that exhale. Inhaling, floating the arm back up. Bring the head forward, feel the stretch. Left arm floats down with the exhale, gently turning to look towards the left. Relax that arm. And with the inhale, float it back up. Bring the head forward, feel the stretch, both sides of your body. Let's just shake all those arms out a little bit, do a little rebounding, bring the arms back a bit and feel that area between your shoulders, activating a little bit. Bring more motion, more flexibility to that area as you gently bring your arms down to the side. Shake it out. Keep breathing. Oh boy, we get rainbows now. Keep breathing. Let's do a balance pose just now to get warmed up with these rainbows in the room. And this one, let's do the one where we start here. So just start. Movement that feels good. Keeping those joints a little bit soft, a little bit bendy. Just move. One foot is solidly planted on the floor and the other foot is swinging along with the opposite arm. Feels good to get swinging a little bit. Now let's slow that down. Bring yourself back to mountain. Notice how you feel. Maybe a little bounce, a little shoulder rolling. And then the other side, shift to the other side, ground, feel that groundedness. And swing. Good. Coming back to mountain. Notice how you feel. Feel your groundedness. Feel that connection with the earth as you breathe in and out. Let's widen the stance a bit and do a little bit of forward folding. So take care here. You don't want to round over. If you have one of those dowels you can use to monitor your spine, you can use that a little bit if you want. But really just be careful that you're hinging at the hips as you fold forward and you're not rounding over. Okay, the rounding over is where we get injured, and we don't want that compression. So keep your spine long as you do any forward fold. It's a hip hinge, right? So let's do some incremental forward folding. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. And then as you exhale, fold a little bit. And we'll go about 5 times. Inhaling up. You can slide your hands up to your kidneys and exhale down. You can use the monitoring the stick if you want. Inhale back up. And I'll show you what it looks like. You have to have that wide stance so you can fold. And the pelvis can come in between your legs, the spine in between your legs. Inhale up. Exhale, fold any amount. Do what feels good for you. Inhale up. Everybody's different. Exhale, fold. And perhaps it feels good to stay there. If it does, you can stay there. Releasing those arms. If you round over a little bit, it's not the end of the world, but just take care. You want to have that long spine. And it's in between your legs. A bit, perhaps. Everybody's different again. So just find a place where you can feel comfortable here. Maybe reach those arms forward. Maybe you have a block or a chair to use. Keep breathing. Let those knees be bendy. And let's come up. But first we're going to exhale, engaging that lower belly. And then you can inhale. That long spine lifts, supported with the breath. Roll those shoulders, heel toe the feet back to mountain. And let's do another balance pose. You don't want to be kicking that or running into it. So this time we're going to do another active balance pose. We're getting right into it today. And this one is the one where you bring your arms out, cross in front, out, cross in back, and the one leg as well. So find your mountain pose, bean shaped feet. Keep breathing. Roll those shoulders a bit. And before we do this, let's lengthen the neck a bit. So take your hands to the back of your neck and slide them up your neck and just give yourself a little stretch. Always want to lengthen. Lengthen that neck. You can even lengthen your whole spine a little bit by pressing down on the tops of your hips. Using your shoulders as a suspension point, giving yourself a stretch there. Keep breathing and release. Okay, so now let's inhale, shift to the right. Exhale, ground into that right foot. Now as you're ready, the left foot comes out. Any amount, you can tap your toe if you want. As you exhale, cross those limbs in front. Inhale out. Exhale, cross and back. Keep breathing. Inhale out. Exhale, cross in front. Maybe you've remembered to change the cross of your hands. Inhale out. Exhale, cross and back. Hi, Mia. Inhale out. Exhale, cross in front. Inhale out. Exhale, cross and back. Inhale out. And exhale. Return now to mountain. Notice how you feel. A little rebounding. Roll those shoulders. Keep breathing. And we'll do the other side. But before we do the other side, just take a moment to really feel how you feel in your body with your breath. Moving in and out. Now, as you're ready, with an inhale, shift to the left. Feel that groundedness. You've emptied the weight from the right. Inhale, right foot out. Exhale, cross in front. Inhale out. Exhale, crossing back. Keep breathing. Move at your own pace. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale out, exhale, cross in front. Inhale out, exhale, crossing back. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Return to mountain. Notice how you feel, a little rebounding. Roll those shoulders. Take a moment just to check in. Breathe. Okay, so everybody's here now. That's going to be, perhaps, I hope everybody's here now. Let's do a sun salutation. Okay, so bring yourself to the front of your mat. I'm going to come in a diagonal today so I can see you, or you can see me pretty much completely. So bring yourself to the front of the mat. Find your mountain pose. Relax a little into mountain pose. Notice how you feel. Keep breathing. Keep that spine nice and lengthened. A couple of things to remember. The knees and hips are soft and bendy, not pointy. And the toes are out a bit, just like the knees and the femur. Anchor ribcage in so you're not swaying your back. And keep that neck nice and long as best you can. Shoulders at home. Inhale, stretch up, reach up. There might be that slight lean back if that feels good. And it should be at L5S1 as you exhale. Hinge at the hips. Release into a standing forward bend. Release down. And let's inhale, stretch that spine a bit. Feel that stretch through the crown of your head. Keep the shoulders at home. Let's shift to the left and take a step back with the right into this high lunge or a low lunge like Ray. Keep breathing. As you're ready, bring that left foot back and come into your down face dog. How do you feel in down face dog? You can have your knees bent and your heels up off the floor, no problem. Keep breathing. Feel that length and strength in your spine. And as you're ready, come into a plank. Find the plank. Breathe. Chaturanga. You can bring your knees down and just gently scrape your chin and chest on the floor. If that works for you, then lower those hips. And just a baby cobra, lifting with that lower joint in mind without swaying your back too much. Now tuck the toes and come into a down face dog again. Keep breathing, adjust your feet and your hands to wherever they're most comfortable. Release that neck and in between the shoulders a bit. Feel like it's just softening a little bit, perhaps. Keep breathing. So we shifted to the left. We're going to bring that right foot up. So stretch in a three-legged dog as you inhale. And then as you're ready with that exhale, bring that foot forward, however you need to get it there. Everybody's different. Keep breathing. Find that long lunge again. And then as you're ready, gently rock back with an inhale, stretching that right knee a bit, or straightening it a bit. And as you exhale, come forward, standing forward, bend again, release the neck down, keep breathing. Exhale in preparation for coming up with a long spine as you inhale. Supporting that long spine with the inhale. And you can exhale into a prayer pose or the arms alongside your body. Let's do the other side. Inhale. Stretch up, reach up, a slight lean back if that feels good. Exhale, hinge at the hips, dive forward. Long spine releases down. Keep breathing. This time, let's just go ahead and shift to the right and step back with the left. And come into that lunge. Breathe. High or low lunge, you choose. And as you're ready, bring the foot back, down face dog, nice long spine. Breathe. Plank. Keep breathing. Chaturanga. Knees down is nice. Scraping the chin, the chest perhaps. Then the hips come down. Baby cobra, keep those shoulders back and at home. Lift just a slight bit. Keep breathing, tuck the toes. Down face dog again. Inhaling and exhaling, release that neck. In between the shoulders, feel a little softness. As you're ready, shift to the right and bring that left leg up, three-legged dog, stretch. As you inhale, feel that stretch. As you exhale, bring it forward. Long lunge again. Keep breathing. And as you're ready, gently rock back. That left knee will straighten just a touch. And as you exhale, step forward, standing forward bend, release that neck down. And with an exhale, how about bring your arms into cactus this time? And then inhale, long spine lifts, supported with the breath. Bring those arms into prayer pose and notice how you feel. Shake it around a little bit. Let's do it again. Okay, at your own pace. Inhale, lengthen, slightly back, hinge at the hips, release down, shift to the left, step back with the right, keep breathing, down face dog, plank, chaturanga, baby cobra, down face dog. You can come through tabletop into down face dog. Keep breathing. Three-legged dog, right leg lifting. Stretch. Bring it forward. Find your lunge. Rock back gently. And step forward. Down. Exhale in preparation for inhaling. Long spine lifts, supported with the breath. You can stretch those arms up, bring them into prayer pose, second side. Inhale, lean back. If that feels good, just a tiny bit. Hinge at the hips, dive forward. Release down. Shift to the right, step back with the left. Keep breathing, feel the lunge. Down face dog. Plank. Chaturanga. I like my knees down in chaturanga these days. Baby cobra, take care. You're not swaying your back much. Keep breathing. Down face dog again. Left leg, three-legged dog. Stretch. Forward. Keep breathing. Gently rocking back with that inhale. Step forward. Standing forward bend, releasing down. Exhale, the arms into cactus. Inhale, long spine lifting. And you can stretch those arms up. And in front of your face again, or in front of your heart. Keep breathing. Okay, shake it out a bit. Shake all those limbs out. Notice how you feel. Okay, get a sip of water if you need it. Now, we haven't done Ardha Chandrasana in a while. Let's do that today. So 2 ways to do Ardha Chandrasana: against the wall. If you're against the wall, is you just want to be maybe grazing the wall with whatever is sticking out the most. Usually it's this part of your body, right? So using a block, I prefer to use a block. So you just come up to the wall, feel that length, make sure you keep your length in your spine. Shift, let's shift to the right side. Oh wait, I need to turn my foot out a bit, or a little more parallel with the wall. And then shift. It's nice to do it against the wall. Keep breathing. The knees can be a little soft, a little bendy. And any amount, bring your head, the back of your hand, maybe your shoulder to the wall, and feel the length in your body. Keep breathing. Of course, if you don't have a wall, you won't be doing it against the wall. You'll be doing it freestanding or against something else perhaps. So come on up as you're ready. Notice how you feel. We'll do the other side. So shifting that weight, oops, turn the foot out a bit. And then shifting. Now what feels good to me is to have my heel sliding up the wall, the heel. And then I want to bring the back of my hand that's lifted and even my shoulder, if I can get it against the wall. Feel that length in your body. Keep breathing. I'm not even using it. It's okay, you can use it or not. And as you're ready, return to your mountain pose. Notice how you feel. Now Ray's going to do it against the wall, and I'm going to do it freestanding. Freestanding is a little more challenging, but maybe some of you have already done it once, freestanding.
There you go.
Where's the other?
Let me see. I got it.
And I'm going to use the block at this setting today. I don't often use it at this setting, but today I'm going to. So now I'm going to have my block. I'm going to place my block, one hand width forward, one hand width out. So it needs to come out just a little bit. Now I'm just going to lower down, fold, reach for the block. And this foot is going to take all my weight as I lift. Keep breathing. Opening up any amount. Whoa. Okay. Freestanding is challenging.
Need a spotter.
It's okay. Okay, second side. So that was that side. This time, one hand width forward. One hand width out. Place the block there. Keep it there. Reach for the block and lift and open to the side. Any amount. Maybe some of you are doing this much better than me. Keep breathing. Everybody's different. Feel that length in your body. If you can turn your face, more power to you right now. I'm not going to turn my head. I'm going to keep it stacked with my spine. And to come out of the pose without losing your balance, you would bend your knee. Bring your foot back to the floor. Okay. Shift down a little bit. Roll those shoulders. Notice how you feel. Say hi to Dima. Hopefully she's not going to start barking at the cats out the window. All right, now let's do our hero 2 and some triangle. So as you're ready, find your wider stance on your mat. Now I like to do squats, but we're not going to do squat now. We're going to turn to the left. So turn that left foot out to the left. Work the right foot around as well, and you can do them together if that feels good. Keep your spine nice and tall. With an inhale, let that left knee bend, bring your arms parallel with the floor and turn your face to look towards the left. As you exhale, soften out of the pose to our starting place. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, hero 2, feel the pose. Exhale, soften out of the pose. This time we'll stay in the pose. Inhale into hero 2. Think about all those points that we remember, pressing into your feet, drawing the inner thighs towards each other, floating the rib cage above the hips, reaching through the crown of the head and the fingertips. As you exhale, soften a little bit of that, especially your elbows and shoulders. Inhale, feel the length and strength. When you feel that, does your knee straighten just a bit? Mine does. And as I exhale, my knee bends just a little bit. What happens to you as you inhale, feeling that length and strength in your body? And as you exhale, what happens? One more time, inhale. Feel this pose. And this time, as you exhale, soften those arms down. Take your left hand to your left knee and coax it to gently straighten. Please don't lock it into a straight place, but just have it be a little bit straight, okay? Both your knees are still soft. Let's take that right arm and roll the shoulder. Keep breathing. I know you know where we're going with this. Now let's take that left arm and bend that knee again, because we're not going to triangle quite yet. So the knee is bent, and bring that right arm up and over the ear. Feel that stretch on the right side of the body as you inhale. And as you exhale, soften a little bit. This is Paschimottanasana, or wide angle bend. Stretch as you inhale. Exhale, soften. One more breath. Stretch with that inhale. And as you exhale, soften and bring that arm alongside your body again. Now let's straighten that knee again. Just nice and easy. Your hips stay well contained, and they're at a certain angle that's right for you. Let's bring that right arm up again, and this is more of a triangle. When you reach your fingertips towards the ceiling, and you can call this a triangle, it's okay. You don't have to if you don't want to. It doesn't really matter what it's called, right? But you're reaching up, 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 up. And now let's take that head, if it feels good, and turn gently to look up, that extended arm. Keep breathing. As you exhale, let's bring that arm to the back, to your sacrum or wherever it wants to rest, and turn your head to look at that left foot. Keep those shoulders relaxed as you can here. Now, as you inhale, let's unwind that arm. Bring it to point the fingertips up towards the ceiling and look up again. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Exhale, bring the arm to the back and look down. Relax the shoulders. One more time, inhale. Unwind the arm, turning to look up. And exhale. Bring the hand to the back and look at the foot. Relax those shoulders. Keep breathing. Bring your head to neutral. Relax your arms. Lift yourself up. Turn your toes forward. How do you feel? Notice how the right side feels compared to the left. Now let's move those feet towards the right. Inhale. Arms lift. Knee bends. Head turns. Exhale, soften out of the pose. 2 more times like that. Inhale. Hero 2, feel it. Exhale, soften back to where we started. This time we'll stay in the pose. Inhale into Hero 2. As you exhale, let a little bit of softness come into the elbows and the shoulders especially. Inhale, now feel all those points pressing into your feet, drawing the inner thighs isometrically towards each other, floating the rib cage above the hips. That takes core strength. Reaching through the crown of the head and the fingertips. Keep breathing. Exhale, soften a little bit. Inhale, feel that length, that strength in your body. Exhale, soften. One more breath. Inhale, feel this pose. And now as you exhale, soften down. Let your right hand come to your right knee. Roll that left shoulder open. Keep breathing. And as you're ready, take that left arm up and over the ear. And feel the stretch on the left side of the body as you inhale. Feel that stretch. As you exhale, soften. If you don't like to have your hand on your knee, you can do this. Just make sure you're not collapsing into this side of your body. Stretch as you inhale. Soften as you exhale. Keep breathing. Feel that stretch and reach as you inhale. Soften a little as you exhale. As you're ready, you can bring that arm down again. Gently straighten that knee. And then bring the arm up again into more of a triangle. and turn your face to look up that extended arm. If that works for you, take care. Just do it if it's right for you. As you exhale, bring that left hand to the back. Relax the shoulders. Look down at that right foot. Inhale, turning up. Exhale, look down, have the hand come to the back. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Keep breathing, relax those shoulders. Breathe. And as you feel complete there, bring your face forward, lift yourself gently up and turn those feet the same direction. You can heel toe the feet, mountain, shake it out a bit. Notice how you feel. Okay, are we ready to do our Hero 1 series? It's a balance series. Get any props you might like to use. You know, so when I come into Padangusthasana, sometimes it works to have my foot resting on here. And you can use a similar prop for when you're in Hero 3. So bring yourself near the front of the mat. Nice tall spine. Roll those shoulders open. Keep breathing. With an inhale, stretch those arms up. You might want a slightly wider stance here. As you exhale, sink into fierce pose. Keep breathing. Let's shift to the left. Take a step back with the right. Bring yourself into Hero 1. Keep breathing. Adjust those feet. Inhale, feel the length and strength in your body. As you exhale, soften those arms down and let the knees straighten a bit. Now we're coordinating left knee, right arm. Inhale, picking up that right arm and bending the left knee. As you exhale, soften and prepare to bring the right foot and the left arm forward. As you're ready, bring that foot forward. Any amount, keep breathing. There's a kitty out there, she's watching my foot. And then come back to where you were. The right arm and leg are stretching here. As you inhale, feel that asymmetrical Hero 1. As you exhale, soften out of the pose. Now Hero 2, parallel arms. Inhale, feel the pose. Exhale, soften. Now we're going to move into Hero 3. As you're ready, peel that right heel off the floor, lift it up. Use your props if you need to or if you want to. Keep breathing. And as you're ready, bring that foot back down to where it was. Inhaling in Hero 1. And exhale, soften. Back to our starting place. One more time. Hero 1. Inhale forward, parallel arms. Feel the pose. Exhale, soften. Prepare to step forward as you inhale. Take that step. Exhale, sink a little into fierce pose. And as you inhale, stretch up. And exhale, release those arms alongside your body. There goes Shirley. Bye, Shirley. And just soften. Notice how you feel. Keep breathing. Let's do the other side. Inhale, stretch those arms up. And as you exhale, sink into fierce pose, reaching back through those hips. Keep breathing. Now we're going to shift to the right. Step back with the left. Find your Hero 1. Breathe. Soften down with an exhale, letting those arms release down and straightening that right leg. Now, left arm, right knee. Hero 1, asymmetrical form. Exhale, soften. And as you're ready, peel that left heel off the floor, bringing the left foot and the right arm forward. Keep breathing. And as you're ready, bring the foot back down to where it was. Inhaling in this asymmetrical Hero 1. And exhale, soften. Back to our starting place. Inhale, parallel arms, Hero 1. Exhale, soften. Prepare to move into Hero 3 as you're ready. Peel that left heel off the floor, lift the toes. Fold into Hero 3, keep breathing. You can do anything that feels fun. or feels good with your arms, hold that surface, keep breathing. And as you're ready, bring the foot back down. Inhale into hero one and exhale, soften out of the pose. One more time, inhale, hero one. Exhale, soften, prepare to step forward this time. Taking that step with an inhale, sink a little as you exhale. Inhale, stretch up, and exhale, release your arms alongside your body and perhaps into a prayer pose if that feels right for you. Keep breathing. Time for a sip of water, and we can come down onto the floor. Little Liza really wants to get in, don't you? Okay, come on down onto the floor. And once your back comes onto the floor, stretch your spine a bit. You may like to just press gently down on the tops of those hips. Anchor the rib cage in, and then take your hands and stretch your neck. Oh, any amount. Let that neck stretch. Keep breathing. Snuggle the shoulders to home. Let's take those hands and shake them out a bit. And then cross the right over the left and give yourself a hug. Now your elbows are stacked one on top of the other. Let's draw some little infinity symbols with those elbows, adding a little more flexibility to your upper body, your shoulders. Now go the opposite way with that infinity symbol. Draw it 4 or 5 times, 3, 4, and then take any tension, any stress or tight feelings that you might have in that area into your hands and shake it out. Now take the left over the right and do the same thing. Give yourself a hug, little infinity symbols. Go one way 4 or 5 times, and then the other way 4 or 5 times. Notice how you feel. Keep breathing. Give yourself a good squeeze. If that feels good for you right now, I just feel like squeezing myself really good. Squeeze wherever it feels good, and then shake it out. Shake it out. Any tension or stress or strain you might be feeling, shake it out as best you can. Now as you're ready, your feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Just notice how you feel for a moment. Feel those femurs kind of sinking into the hip sockets. Relax. Let yourself relax a little bit more. Develop that skill of relaxation, even in these brief moments between poses. Let things relax. Good. Now, as you're ready, with your feet flat on the floor, your knees bent, with an inhale, pick those feet up off the floor. And as you exhale, let your knees come in towards your body, any amount, as long as it feels good. Do it a couple more times. Inhaling the knees above the hips, and exhale, drawing those knees in towards the body. One more time. Inhale, the knees come above the hips. And exhale, drawing those knees in towards the body. If it feels good to hug your knees and move a little bit side to side, you can do that here. And how about after a little hugging, if that felt good, take your hands and just move your knees in comfortable ways, in ways that feel good in your body. I'm just circulating my knees around with the help of my hands. Kind of opposite circles, or one circle is following the other, something like that. Do some movement here that feels good in your hips, your legs, your back. Good. Now lift those legs up, shake them out. Let's take the legs and stretch them out now. and a little bit of a lymphatic pump. So point and flex those feet and see that your body, your whole body moves. If you can relax your neck enough, you'll be nodding your head as you point and flex your feet. Moving that lymph through your body. Keep breathing. Okay, let's take the left knee up and keep the right leg stretched out. Let that right leg really relax a moment. Just notice how this feels. One leg up, one leg stretched out. Breathe. Now pick up that left leg. Did I say left?
Yeah.
And stretch it up. Shake it out a bit. And just move it gently side to side. Very gently. So don't go very far, just a little bit. And you can let that knee bend and do the same thing, just very gentle, moving, bringing a little flexibility to the hips. Now, if it feels good, you can take it a little farther across your midline. If you're doing this, make sure that hip lifts up off the floor. And if you like to have something to bring your knee to on that opposite side, you can do that here. And relax. Okay, so let's switch sides now. I hope that made sense. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So you've got, lift that right leg up, shake it out. Any amount of motion, the leg extended, take it easy, just do a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. And then letting the knee bend. A little bit deeper perhaps. Go as far as is comfortable for you. And if it feels good, if you have support on that opposite side, you can stay there for a couple of breaths. And as you're ready, let's stretch those legs out again. Now let's do side stretches. So take your right arm and your right leg and stretch them away from each other with an inhale. Feel that stretch. As you exhale, soften. Inhale, right arm and right leg stretch away from each other again. Exhale, soften. Bring the right arm down. Pick up the left arm and stretch the left arm and left leg away from each other as you inhale. Exhale, soften. Another breath, stretching left arm and left leg away from each other with that inhale. Exhale, soften. Bring the left arm down, pick up the right arm again. Now right arm and left leg. As you inhale, feel the stretch across your body. As you exhale, soften. Inhale, stretch, right arm, left leg. Feel that stretch across your body. Feel the relationship between the opposite limbs. Then bring that right arm down, pick up the left arm and stretch the left arm and the right leg away from each other as you inhale. Stretch across your body. As you exhale, soften. Inhale, stretch, right arm, right leg, left arm, stretch. Exhale, soften. Let's bend those knees again. Bring the arms comfortably along the body. And maybe a little bit out from the body with the palms facing the ceiling. You can walk your feet apart as far as your mat is wide and do a little windshield wiper. Keep breathing. Windshield wiping at your own pace. Easy. Keep breathing. We did some strenuous poses today. We did a lot of balance poses today. Thank you for joining me with all those balance poses. I hope you like them. Do another couple more of these windshield wipers if that feels good in your body. Now bring the knees up. Adjust yourself and roll over onto your side. Gently lift yourself up using your arms. Let's get some padding for the knees. Do a little bit on the knees before we go into our inversion. So padding for the knees. Really nice to have some padding for your knees. Stand on your knees nice and tall. You can press down on the tops of the hips a little bit, suspending your spine with your shoulders. Feel that stretch. And then release. Give yourself a shoulder roll. Let's do a puppy pose. So with an inhale, stretch those arms up. You can lean back a little bit slightly. This time the lean is from your knees, right? As you exhale, come forward, bringing those arms forward into a puppy pose. So reach the arms forward. Your head can come to the floor if possible. Feel the stretch in your body. Keep breathing. Let's slide those hands back and lift yourself up again. Let's stretch those arms up again. Feel that stretch. This time, fold and bring your hands to your sacrum. So just fold any amount forward. Doesn't have to be all the way down. Let's do that again. Inhale up. Stretching those arms up. And do that again, changing the cross of your hands. So whichever hand was on top, now the other hand will be on top. You can fold any amount forward. Inhale, stretch up, reach up. Now let's go asymmetrical. Right arm forward, left arm to the sacrum. Opening up towards the left a bit. Inhale, stretch up, reach up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm to the sacrum, opening up towards the right a bit. Let's just do one more on each side. As you inhale, stretch up, reach up. As you exhale, right arm forward, left arm to the sacrum, opening up the shoulder and the face, any amount towards the left, if that feels good. How does it feel in your shoulder on the right side? Inhale, stretch up, reach up, left arm forward, right arm to the sacrum, opening up towards the right. Inhale, stretch up, reach up. Now a puppy pose. One more time, puppy pose. Folding forward. Stretching those arms forward, bringing the head in between the arms and the forehead to the floor, if possible. Keep breathing. Feel that stretch. Now you can lift up slightly and bring those forearms to the floor. Let's do our forearm plank. So stretch those legs back and feel that forearm plank. Get the shoulders to home. Keep breathing. Nice, strong core. If you want to do side planks here, go ahead and roll over on one side. My feet are separated enough when I'm in that forearm plank that I can just put the sides of my feet on the floor, both at the same time. Now come back to your forearm plank. Keep breathing. Nice strong core. And then over to the other side. Let your arm adjust as needed. 3 breaths in each position. As you're ready, return to your forearm plank and let those hips come down onto the floor and rest a moment. How do you feel? Let your cheek come onto the floor. Breathe. Relax. And we're going to roll over onto our backs again. You can take that surface that you used for your knees, perhaps, fold it and use it as your platform for Viparita Karani, if you want. You can also use a bolster or block if you prefer. So come on onto your back again. And lift it to a half bridge. You can do that a couple times if you want. Since we didn't really do half bridges yet, you might want to do that a little bit more. And as you're ready, you can tug that surface under your tailbone, your sacrum, your hips. Your low back stays free. And pick up those feet as you're ready. And let the soles of the feet point towards the ceiling. Relax. Keep breathing. Let your body relax. And as always, if inversions aren't for you today, I know you'll find something else good to do. You could do Dandasana. There are so many things you can do. If you don't want to do this, feel free to do something else. If this feels good, enjoy it. You can do any amount of motion with those feet and legs, or just settle. Enjoy this inversion. Keep breathing. Pointing and flexing, opposite feet is one simple, fun thing you can do. Separating your feet a little bit, and ankle rotations is another thing you could do. And again, just practicing a little relaxation with your feet up is a good thing to do. So we've had our feet up for about 3 minutes. How do you feel? Now, maybe it would be fun to bend one knee and reach for a foot. Give yourself a little foot massage. Give that foot some good energy from your hands. Maybe your toes need a little pulling, a little ringing, whatever feels good. And as you're ready, switch sides so that leg lifts, the other knee bends, reaching for the foot. Give yourself a little foot massage. As you're ready, you can stretch that leg up one more time. Shake those legs out a bit. Keep breathing. Maybe it would feel good to let those legs come out to the side. Can you stretch your toes all away from each other? And then back to center. Maybe just a tiny pressing of whatever parts come together, a little isometric pressure there, and then release. Okay, it's time now to get ready for your meditation pose. So that might be flat on the floor in Shavasana, or maybe you want to continue with an inversion and let your feet be up on a chair or resting against the wall. I'm going to get up and mute my mic so we don't have any odd sound interference. And we'll take about 4 minutes to rest. So practice relaxing every part of your body. It's a good practice. Develop the skill of relaxation. You'll hear my voice again in about 4 minutes, and it's time to rest. As you're ready now, take a deeper breath. Begin some movement in your body. Stretch, wiggle, fingers, toes, arms, legs. Please be sure to bend your knees, roll over onto your side. Use your arms to help yourself up so that your neck can be nice and long and relaxed. And if you'd like, please unmute yourself and we can do our alms together. And as always, you can stay right where you are. If you feel relaxed enough to stay where you are, please do. And you can just listen to the alms or participate from the floor. Okay, so as you're ready, be sure to exhale completely in preparation for 3 deep inhales with on the exhale. Here we go. Namaste. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Happy Saturday. It's a sunny Saturday here. As you can see, very nice and sunny for a change. We've been having lots of fog, but today, yay, sunshine. How about you guys on the other side? Is it sunny over there?
Cloudy,
Cloudy.
a little foggy, but the sun will come out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
See you next week.
Okay, great. See you next week. Yay, Mimi.
Hi,
Is
Mom.
Noah there with you?
No, he's sleepy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah.
I always love to see you.